CJ Peterson of cjpetersonwrites.com, and welcome to the Treehouse. Today's book we're going to be reading is called Pop-Up's Pumpkin by Sandra Biersdorfer. You can find Sandra on Amazon. Parents, if you're looking for more of her books, her name is spelled Sandra, S-A-N-D-R-A. Last name is spelled Biersdorfer, B-I-E-R-S-D-O-R-F-E-R. But before we get to Papa's Pumpkin, I need to introduce you to the little guys. You'll remember this is Chief. Chief came to us in September of 2019, and he was adopted into the Serenity Acres family. He loves many things, such as climbing trees and chilling out and just cuddling, but he also loves eucalyptus leaves. So if you have any, please save them for him, because we're kind of hard to find those down here in Texas. He is the big brother to Sarge. Sarge is our ornery little monkey. He enjoys getting into stuff. He also enjoys getting his big brother into trouble too. He loves bananas. Together, they are the adventures of Chief and Sarge, which can be found on my website under the Chief and Sarge tab. For those, we're working on a book for Chief and Sarge. Until then, their real life adventures can be found underneath that tab, and you can see pictures of the different places that they've been and the people that they've met. It's kind of all sorts of fun. However, back to our book for today, Papa's Pumpkin by Sandra Biersdorfer, illustrated by Nikki Cooper. Bonjour, my name is Kylie Lorraine, or Kylie Rain for short. I have long blonde hair, cornflower blue eyes, and a dimple in the middle of my chin. Papa always says I was kissed by an angel in my sleep when I was a baby, and her kiss left me a dimple. I don't know. I am 7 years old, and I like to think I'm the most fashionable person in the second grade. I wear stripes with florals, and sometimes I wear stripes with stripes, just because I can. Of course, all outfits require accessories, such as tutus, belts, hats, scarves, gloves, and groovy glasses. No matter what I'm wearing, I like to make sure I am rocking that outfit. And she does, too. I love cupcakes with sparkly sprinkles, anything pink, Paris, France, and my Papa, my favoriteest person in the whole wide world. My Nana and Papa live with us in a big old house on a farm in the country. We have a gray kitty named Perlock Holmes, oh that's cute, who sleeps in my bed with me at night, and a huge vegetable garden with a super big pumpkin patch. Each fall, people from all around come to visit our pumpkin patch and pick out the prettiest and plumpest pumpkins to take home with them. Ever since I was little, I've helped Papa take care of our pumpkin patch. Sometimes he tells me with a wink and a grin, when you were just a teeny weeny baby, you showed up one day in that pumpkin patch, and you were so stinking cute, we decided to keep you. That's why, to me, you'll always be Papa's pumpkin. And as Papa's pumpkin, I'm a girly girl. But I still like to play in the dirt. Who says you can't be fancy while helping Papa in the pumpkin patch or playing on the farm? Well, I agree with her. You can be fancy and have fun and play in the dirt at the same time. Do you do that? All sorts of fun. Today is the last day of school for the year, which is always the most exciting day, because that means I get to plant pumpkins with Papa and so much more. What adventures will the summer bring? I wondered in anticipation. I can see Papa waiting for me at the bus stop. Hey, Papa, I shout with joy as I run to him and give him a big hug. Hi there, Kylie. Are you ready to plant our pumpkin seeds tomorrow? Papa asks. You bet I am. How long will it take till we get to pick them? Well, it takes anywhere from 85 to 125 days until we can harvest. That's a long time. But pumpkins are so worth it. You can make pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, pumpkin muffins, all sorts of fun, yummy pumpkin stuff. Oh, and the pumpkin seeds, they're pretty good too. Let's see, it takes anywhere from 85 to 125 days till we can harvest them. So we better plant the seeds right away, so they have enough time to grow big by the fall, Papa explains. I can't wait. We plant the white teardrop seeds in the little holes that I dig, and then we water them. The sun warms the ground, and I wait patiently for our seeds to sprout. Papa explains to me that growing pumpkins takes time, though. So to pass our days, Papa and I head out on adventures after we finish our morning chores. We flew high above the farm in Papa's airplane, which he named Smiley Kylie in the sky, after me. He had a smiley face painted on the nose of the plane. See, right there? And if we're not too high up, we can see our neighbors and friends and wave down to them. After it has gotten dark at night, Papa and I like to go outside to catch lightning bugs and watch the stars come out. I love the way they sparkle and twinkle like diamonds in the black velvet sky. Remember to make your wish, Papa reminds me. Do you ever get to go out after dark and catch lightning bugs and see the beautiful stars? It's quite a sight. I already made it. I wish for you to be with me always. Aww. I tell him as I let my bugs fly free. I'll always be with you, Kylie, even after I'm no longer of this earth. I'll be with you in your heart. All you have to do is find me is look up at the sky and make a wish on a star, and I'll wink back at you, Papa says and hugs me close. As June turns to July, it gets even hotter outside, and our pumpkins grow bigger. I've marked off quite a few days on my calendar, but Papa says we're nowhere close to the harvest time yet. Papa and I ride his big, loud motorcycle in the downtown 4th of July parade. I'm so excited and smile my widest smile, waving to hundreds of people as we pass down Main Street. See? My frilly tutu and pink motorcycle helmet with an airbrush tiara on the side, of course, are a must for a special event. Such a special event. No princess should leave the house without them. See, there's her tiara. When it's raining and we can't go outside, Papa and I have tea parties. I paint my nails bright pink and dress up in one of my favorite ensembles with shoes, jewelry, and a pink boa to match for the occasion. Then we eat the yummy cookies Nana makes by first dipping them in our peppermint tea. After tea, we dance, with me standing on Papa's feet, and he leads me around the room, sometimes twirling me around and around until I get dizzy. We watch the pumpkins grow bigger and bigger and bigger every day. I can't wait till we can harvest them because Papa always lets me choose my favorite one to put on display on our front porch. No matter what our daily adventures bring, each night after I get ready for bed, I crawl into Papa's lap for reading and snuggles. See? There's no safer place in the world than Papa's lap. He tells me stories from his school days that always make me laugh, and sometimes we watch TV, talk about our adventures, or sing songs like the one he made up especially for me. One night at bedtime, Papa says, "Okay, off to bed, Kylie Rain. It won't be long before school starts again." "Aw, Papa, do we have to remind me? I'm not ready to go back to school yet. I've had so much fun over the summer. I've had a lot of fun too, but that's the thing about time. It keeps on marching and the seasons keep on changing. On the bright side, it'll soon be time to harvest our pumpkins," Papa said wisely. This makes me feel a little better, and I go to sleep with a smile on my face. As the summer leads to fall, we enjoy the cool, crisp air, eating apple pie, checking on our pumpkins, and playing in the piles and piles of raked leaves. Whee! I look at my calendar and realize I've marked off many, many more days. The time is getting closer and closer to choosing my pumpkin. We need to be looking for the pumpkins to turn bright orange with the hard shell for the stem and for the stems and vines to dry out. That's when we know it's time for us to pick a big, juicy pumpkin, Papa explains excitedly. Just a few days later, Papa says, "Look at the pumpkin patch and tell me what you see." "The pumpkins! They're finally ready for picking," I squeal as I jump up and down. "Can we pick one? Please, please, please," I beg. I jump into Papa's arms and we race to the pumpkin patch. "I want this one. No, this one. Maybe this one," I say undecidedly, until I see it. The one. The biggest, the bestest, the most perfectly plump pumpkin in the whole pumpkin world. "This is the one I choose, Papa, and I want to share it with you," I tell him as I give him a great big bear hug. That night, after I give hugs and kisses to the rest of the family, Papa tucks me into bed. With a goodnight kiss on the tip of my nose and a tight squeeze, Papa goes to the door and then he turns around. "Good night, Papa's pumpkin." "Good night, Kylie's Papa," I joke. As Papa makes his way down the hall, I hear him whistling the tune to the song he made up just for me, his pumpkin, and I feel a warm glow in my heart, both for Papa and the beautiful pumpkin patch we created together. Good night, Papa's pumpkin. To me, you're quite something. My little girl who loves to dance and twirl. Right from the start, you stole my heart. You've got me wrapped around your little finger. Oh, how I hope our memories linger. There's Papa and Kylie. What a sweet book. Do you guys have a grandparent around that you love and love to hang out with? Did you know that they know a lot of stuff too? You might want to sit down and talk with them. They also probably love to read books to you. Check it out. You may find out that they enjoy that. Today's book is Papa's Pumpkin by Sandra Biersdorfer. And of course, it's brought to you by Chief and Sarge. And I'm CJ Peterson of cjpetersonwrites.com. Until next time.